Good morning. My name is Pratik of section 14, roll number 20 EC 10057, and this is my third DIY assignment. So, this is the voltage stabilizer which I'm going to disassemble for this assignment. The components and the technology used in this equipment is as old as about 20 years from now. So, that's why these two LEDs they don't work anymore because of some insulation loss. So but it still works fine, and I will show that using a multimeter. Now let's open it up. So I have opened the lid of the stabilizer, and here I found this loose connection between this. The wire is broken, that's why the LED was not working. So let's start. So the supply voltage is given through this wire, and after entering, one of the terminal is connected to this fuse right here. From the outside, this is the fuse. Let me show you. It may not be visible, but this cylindrical glass has a small wire inside it which melts if more than applied current is passed through it. Now after entering, the current is passed from this red wire to this. This is the AC DC rectifier. It converts the AC supply voltage to DC, and that powers up this electrical circuit. As you can see, these two capacitors, these are the resistors small, and this is a carbon resistor, diode, etc. And the DC powered electric circuit now controls this relay right beneath it. This is a sealed relay. The charging and discharging of these relays are controlled by this particular electrical circuit. Now from that, the current is like divided into this voltmeter right here, and the other part goes to this switch. Now this switch defines where the function of this stabilizer, either it will be step up or step down. Now these bunch of wires after that goes to this through this wire is connected from this right here. There are in this regulator there are like 8 pins, and it can be connected in any one of them by this, and by rotating this knob, one of the 8 switches are open, and all those 8 switches are connected by these type of insulated wires to this big transformer, and it will depend on which knob I rotate and which switch is open, and accordingly it will step up or step down the voltage. Now finally, this is the supply output voltage which is connected to this output cord, and as you can see here, this is the switch for the connection of whatever appliance we are using. The switch controls this output voltage, as you can see by these two wires connected here. So now let's test this stabilizer. Now in this setup, I've connected this stabilizer to the AC socket, and then for testing the output voltage, since there are a lot of without insulation wires here and there, so I have not used any appliance. I have rather used a multimeter for this purpose. So the red probe, it's connected to right where the supply is given output, and this is the black probe. Now let's switch it on to in the range of 750 volts. Okay, now let's switch on the supply. So as you can see, the knob is still pointing towards 1, and it is in a step down mode. Okay, so let's see the reading. It's 236, 37, so it's no different. That is exactly what my home supply is. So since it is in the step down, let's increase the knob to 2. Now the reading has dropped because it steps down the voltage about 210. Now let's go further. See, it's 184, so it's decreasing. Now let's go back to 1. Now it's same, equal to our home supply. Now let's operate it in step up voltage. Since it's still on 1, there will be no change, same as the home supply. Now let's step up the voltage from 237, it increase to about 260 and 265. Now increase more, it's about 300. so let's not go above that, it may harm. So now decreasing, it is 265. So basically our stabilizer works even if it is 20 years old. So that's it. Thank you for watching.